Hi everyone, it's Mel from MCoop Gets Fit here on YouTube and on Instagram. Um, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I actually lost a lot of weight. I don't update it as very often. I just started this YouTube channel. So a little bit about me. I am leaving for the Air Force in 1 week to basic training. Um, but before then, I had to lose a lot of weight. I started at 215 pounds and I had to get down to 160. So that is, I wrote it down. I think I had to lose 45 pounds. Today I sit at 153 and that's a total of 62 pounds. I actually lost all of this weight last summer, or I finally hit 160 at my lowest last summer. Actually, the beginning of the summer, I think May, I got down to 160. So how I started this journey is I started eating right, watching what I ate. I started working out with my friend to go into elliptical. We only did the elliptical a few times a week. I wasn't doing very much because I was in a lot of pain, my knees and stuff, being that weight, having all that weight on me. And it's not an excuse. A lot of people say that, oh, bigger people are just making excuses for themselves. It really is hard. One, it's really hard to stay awake. Being bigger, you get sleepier a lot. You get tired very easily. Your blood pressure is a lot higher. So that was really hard with the motivation. Um, Even now, I can say it. Like, I do have a lot more energy being a lot smaller and being more active. So getting initially into it, don't be ashamed of only going for 15 minutes on elliptical or not being able to press that resistance up higher. You're making a start, and that's what's more important. Everyone has to start somewhere, and not everybody is the same. We all have different starts. We all finish at a different area, what we want to achieve in our fitness life. Um, Sorry, I'm drinking my green tea. So I actually just got done working out. I only did 30 minutes on the elliptical doing intervals, and then walking. Uh, so kind of a lower intensity for me today. Really, almost every day. So anyways, back to this. My opinion on all of this, or the experience that I've had, was my experience alone. Is my own opinion on what you can do to lose weight. I am not a dietitian or a physician. I don't plan on being a physician anytime soon, like the guy on the news who's going to jail. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say what works for me might not work for you, or um, I just say consult your doctor if you start a heavy routine of cardio and stuff for safety reasons. So let me get into this. I'm gonna start by saying, do not try anything crazy. Do not go on Google searching for how to lose 20 pounds in a month. You probably could do it. You probably shouldn't lose that much weight that fast. Also, don't go on like Pinterest like I did and do the 3-day military diet, lose 10 pounds. Oh, wow, it's so easy. So easy losing weight. No, if it was that easy, everybody could lose weight. It's really not easy at all. There are so many times where I wanted to give up and I couldn't because I decided to go in the military, and my husband was in the military, and we actually started talking about it, and his contract was coming up for him to get out, and to separate. you know he was coming up to his 8-year mark, and we had kind of discussed it where, hey, I want to go in the military, I want to be the active duty one. And he said okay and put in the separation papers in. So when I started losing all that weight, I couldn't just give up because I felt like I had someone counting on me. They were giving up their career and everything so that I could have mine. So um, I know some of you guys might not have that motivation, but I'm just saying, find whatever it is that motivates you and keep doing it. It's not going to be an easy journey. If you only have 5 or 10 pounds, you can do this. You can definitely do this. I've lost 67 pounds total, but I had gained back 5, so really only 62 pounds. I started November 2014. I weighed in at 215 pounds. I actually wanted to share a video or a video, a picture of me so you guys can see it's really me. I weighed in at 215 pounds. I was wearing a size 16. I actually think I was wearing a bigger size, but I was starting to just wear dresses because I want to keep buying clothes and dresses were stretchy. So I wasn't ashamed of being my weight either. So people who are saying, "Oh, you probably were beautiful at being a size," yeah, I was. I'm not ashamed. I didn't do this for my self-esteem, though. I gained a lot of self-esteem and confidence. That's not something. That's not what I was really doing. I wasn't ashamed of where I was. I knew I gained weight, and that's just life. I enjoyed gaining that weight. So if you guys are on this journey to find your self-esteem or find more confidence, you definitely will get that. I promise you. I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting, oh, I gotta lose weight for the job I want and everything. And I gained a lot of strength, I would say, strength and confidence. So this was me in 2014. Weighing in at 215 pounds. I still have a lot of a stomach. A stomach was my biggest worry area in my arms. Losing all of this weight, definitely. I have a lot of saggy skin, especially on my stomach. And here's another picture of me in a dress. I love that dress because it hid a lot of stuff. Um, I did have a lot bigger breasts. That's probably the one thing I really miss was I had some huge boobs. But anyways, so I started losing weight in November of 2014, and I got down to 148 pounds by, when was it, June 2015. So November, or I won't even count. It was till November 10th is when I started after or on my birthday. So December, January, February, March, April, May, June. In 7 months, I lost 67 pounds. With that being said, I did take supplements at the beginning. I took, I remember even referring some people to it because it was really great. It was awesome. I lost 20 pounds really quickly. In 3 months, I lost 20 pounds. It was awesome. It just like slid off. The first half just slid off. Everything was good. I just started, working out here and there 2 or 3 times a week, and then eating okay-ish, not the best I could eat, but I lost, I was stuck. I started getting down all the way to 175 pounds. So I was still only 15 pounds away, and I plateaued. After taking supplements and stuff, my body, and after working out occasionally and eating right, my body just hit a plateau, and I started changing different things. I, started changing the way I was working out, upping the intensity, really getting down into the nitty gritty of my diet. And I still couldn't shed weight. So when I hit that plateau is when I kind of just really started researching how the body works. And, you know, I'm rediscovering that now, trying to lose a little bit more before basic training, is that when you're putting your body under so much stress, it could react the opposite. Your body is actually very, very smart in what it wants to do. It wants to hold everything that it's being fed. Um, so with that being said, you kind of have to trick when you lose so much weight so quickly, you kind of hit a plateau and you kind of have to switch things up, confuse your body. So what I ended up doing was I started doing interval running. I was running sprints for a longer duration actually. I'd do like 2-minute sprints, then walk, 2-minute sprints, then walk, then jog, then walk, then jog, then sprint. Changing up everything. I started doing turbo jam. And Turbo Fire, I started just doing all sorts of things, push-ups, sit-ups, things that all of this stuff was done without a gym at the beginning. Everything was done without a gym, um, except the first month I was using the elliptical. Then I didn't have access to the gym anymore, and I was doing it all outside. Everything was outside or in the house. And it wasn't until recently I joined the gym again, but most everything you can find so many different workouts just using your own body weight, going outside, doing things at home. and I suggest you doing that. You actually become stronger. To me, I feel like you become stronger using your own body weight. Anyways, so I hit a plateau and I was trying everything. I stopped taking my supplement. I forget what it was called. It was like one of the best sellers. It's a little blue, little beady looking pill. I stopped taking that. Then I started just really focusing on 6 meals a day, 6 smaller meals a day, probably like 200, 300 calories each. Eating constantly, drinking tea. I started drinking green tea and Tavana. At Tavana, they had this weight loss tea. It tastes really good, is why I got it, because it had these little strawberries in it. So I started drinking tea, and that kind of helped boost my metabolism. So it was probably about 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks into my plateau, and my body just like, I just was kind of getting really discouraged. And I just kept doing what I had to do. I kept upping the intensity, changing the way I eat, everything. And then it started just sliding off. Consistency is key, I think. People want immediate results. They think like, oh, in 1 week or 2 weeks, I should see some weight loss. That's not always the case, especially for my body. That wasn't the case when I hit that plateau. I just had to keep being consistent for 8 weeks, and it finally just like melted off. Like I would be doing nothing. My metabolism was working while just sitting there. So, my base, this whole video is really just about, there really is no trick to losing weight. um, the only thing is staying motivated, staying determined, and really having a plan, planning out your workouts, planning and dedicating that time to it. Just do it. I would say for food and everything, the best thing that's helped me is called MyFitnessPal. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. That has helped me more than anything, because now if you press like the nutrition after you put your food into a diary, they have like, it lists your carbs, your protein, your fats, and that's what I was really focusing on was my fat, my sugar, and sodium. So MyFitnessPal made it really easy. This is not sponsored or affiliated with them. I'm just saying it because it helped me greatly. Um, the thing I liked about it, and most people don't realize, it has a little scanning button. Like when you go into the app and you go into your diary, you can, let me click it. So let's say we're adding a snack. Um, this is how it pulls up. You search for food. Obviously, it shows. It also keeps a recent things that you eat more often. So then right here, there's like this little button. Search for a food. You can type in, or you can just press that button and it can scan the barcodes. So that was the easiest for me to put in things. Another thing that kind of helped me was map my run. When I walk a lot, and I try to walk more. Um, it helps me kind of just see how much I've walked, how long it took me, or ran, or whatever. Um, so I would just say to everyone that's wanting to lose weight, just keep doing it. You're going to see progress. Keep being dedicated to it. Try to stay motivated. I know it's hard. It's really hard. I actually gained I was 148 in the summer, and I maintained that up until um, the holidays, and I gained only 5 pounds. I kind of yo-yoed, but I gained 5 pounds from the holidays, and I'm now trying to shed those 5 pounds. I'm 153, which is only 7 pounds from my max weight, but I'm still trying to get those 5 pounds back off. Only because the Air Force requires, when you're initially going in, they require you to be a certain weight. After that, they just require you to be physically fit, passing your PT exams and stuff. So to me, I want to be at the lowest I can be, without harming my body or my progress or anything. So right now, I'm currently, I was upping my workouts for the last month by doing all sorts of things: weightlifting, um, interval training, yoga, tai bu. I was going to the gym, doing all sorts of different things, and I actually gained more weight. I was building a lot of muscle, and that was something I shouldn't have done. So right now, I'm I was gaining weight from my muscle, and I got everything shed back off, and I'm back at 153, still wanting to be at 148 by just walking. I started just walking. I walked probably like 3 miles, and then I changed, really focused again on my food and started drinking tea again, and it's really helped keeping it off and maintaining it again for this next week. Um, so anyways, I hope this video helps you guys. I'm sorry if you guys are looking for a miracle answer. There really isn't any. I just say eat right, get fit. That's really it. You just gotta eat right. I hope if you guys need like anything for kind of what snack ideas or protein ideas, what protein shake I drink, um, or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. I hope this helps anybody. Anybody who's watching for the military or for the Air Force, um, this isn't really like strengthening or how to run or anything. If you want something like that, like what the standards are for the Air Force and how I achieve that, then I can make another video. But this was just like a small talk, a small chit chat on weight loss. So anyways, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can comment like your videos suck and you shouldn't make any YouTube videos, and I'd be like, okay. So anyways, hope you guys have a great week, and I hopefully will hear from some of you guys before I leave, and if not, I'll try to get back to you guys when I graduate. All right, bye.